If you've been sitting on the sidelines waiting to buy on 30A, this might be your window. For the first time in a few years, buyers are gaining negotiating power here in Santa Rosa Beach. Homes are sitting longer, price reductions are happening, sellers are definitely more negotiable than they were in 2021 and 2022. And if you know how to negotiate correctly in this market, you can create real leverage. Today, I'm going to walk you through the top negotiation tactics that buyers should be using right now on 30A, whether you're buying a primary home, secondary home, or an investment property. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to structure your next offer. What's really happening in the market? Let's start with context. We are no longer seeing the frenzy market. So what we are seeing are longer days on market, more inventory than the last couple of years, price reductions becoming more and more common, and very few multiple offer situations. Now, that does not mean that prices are crashing. It's still 30A. It's still Santa Rosa Beach. Inventory is still limited compared to most of the country. But what it does mean is this: buyers now have a lot of room to negotiate, and that is a huge shift. Tactic number one, target properties that have been sitting on the market for 60 days plus. If a property's been sitting on the market 60, 90, or even 120 days, that seller is in a different psychological position than one who has just listed. I've seen this many times where someone that's just listed, they might get a few showings right off the bat, so they think there's a lot of interest, and they get a good offer, a really good offer, and they turn it down. It's happened to my clients before. And then 8 months later, they're listed below what they would have taken to begin with if they would have just accepted that first offer. Time creates motivation, and motivation creates flexibility. When I'm advising my buyers right now, we are looking at days on market, previous price reductions, and whether that home came on overpriced or not. Those are leveraging indicators. If a home has had 2 price reductions and has been sitting on the market for over 90 days, you absolutely have room to negotiate. Tactic number 2, don't just negotiate price. Most buyers only think about negotiating purchase price. That's amateur level negotiation. There's so many other things to negotiate that can help get the price down and get you the property that you want, make you happy and the seller happy. Some of those things are closing costs, rate buy downs, furniture packages, repair credits, insurance credits, extended inspection periods, flexible closing timelines, and a lot more. Sometimes keeping the price strong but getting $40,000 in concessions is a much better win, especially for investors. Be strategic. Tactic number 3, understand the seller's why. This is where experience matters. Is this a second homeowner who doesn't need to sell? An investor who's tired of managing? A spec builder with carrying costs stacking up? Or someone who already bought their next home? Every seller has pressure somewhere. Your job is to find it. When you understand the seller's true motivation, your negotiation becomes precise, not emotional. I've had a ton of times where the seller would give more money away just because they were able to leave further down the road. Maybe their home or maybe their child was in school. They didn't want to close in 30 days. They wanted to close in 3 months. So they were willing to give up price just so they could have a later closing date. There's all kind of different areas you can negotiate, and we can help you with that. And of course, you can always call me on my cell, 850-231-7026. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.